All right, in this video, Timeout is going to get some much needed flooring. Okay, so Timeout's floor doesn't look great. The non-skid is stained and cracked, and it's just been beat up for the, over 30 years old that this boat is. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some peel and stick vinyl flooring down. I'm not a big fan of peel stick flooring, but it's inexpensive. It's very lightweight, so we're not adding a bunch of weight to the boat. Any weight we do add is at the floor, so it's down low, which is good. And it's permanent, but it's kind of not permanent because it is something that you could remove if you decided you didn't like it. And it's also super easy to work with and really inexpensive. So it lends itself to be a good option for the boat. I've seen guys put flooring down and spread out liquid nails and stuff like that. But once you put that down, you're done. I mean, that will be like grinding that stuff out, which I don't want to mess with. So I went to Lowe's and I picked some stuff up. It was dirt cheap. I got one box, which is way more than I need. And the cool part is you can return whatever you don't use. So I'll probably keep a few spares as I need them, maybe one whole extra set, and I'll still probably have a lot of it to return and get some money back. So here is the product I chose. It's called Style Selections, 2mm thick. And this stuff is the like kind of vinyl planking. And I went with a light gray. Now, the reason I went with the light gray, and by the way, I'm in the shade here and it kind of darkens it up, which is probably more what it'll look like in the boat. But I like the gray because it already has some dark wood in the boat, and I don't want to try to match that. The dark wood is going to be what's going around, separating the head from the galley and the rest of the boat. So this stuff will be kind of a neutral option, and I think it will make the boat look really well. And this gray is kind of moderns up the boat a little bit, getting away from just the kind of the dark wood look. So one of the first things I like to do with this type of pre-made flooring is I want to sort it into piles of the pieces that look similar. These are all like computer generated, so there's always going to be some overlap. There's usually going to be anywhere from 5 to 6 different patterns or designs. So what you want to do is get those in piles so that you can make sure none of them end up next to each other when you do your layout. So this stuff is pretty impressive. There's a lot of variety here. We've got a few of the stacks that are of pretty much the same, where it's maybe just offset a little. And then I even have some more over here. So this is really good because it's giving me a lot of variety to work with, which means in this boat, I might not even have 2 of the same pieces. Well, in a large room, it's bound to happen. So sorting like this, just make sure you can do a layout that's going to look really good. And if I don't like one of them, like this one is a pretty distinguished knot, maybe I don't want this in there. So I can just skip that piece and stick with the pieces that are a little more subtle and are not as distressed looking. So it's going to give me options, especially when you're working with a smaller boat. Okay, so here's what we have to work with. This is the old non-slip. I vacuumed it, but I still need to clean it really good, which I'm going to use Super Clean to go through and clean up all the stains and any residue that's on the floor and just get everything prepped to be able to lay down the flooring correctly. So as a test, I built a new lid with the flooring for the ballast tank system. The original lid was broken, so I made this one, and I figured this will give me an idea of how the flooring looks, and I'm super happy with it so far. Looks really nice. So to get this guy cleaned up, I'm actually using the Super Clean foaming, which is a new product they sent, which is really cool. And I'm getting it all in here, taking a scrub brush. And just going to town, scrubbing all this stuff off, getting the surface clean. And then again, we'll wipe down with acetone. Then we can start doing flooring. All right, scrub it up. It's looking good. Big improvement using the foaming Super Clean for our prep for the floor. It actually looks so much better, but there's still stains in it that just I can't get out. They're just not coming. They're embedded down into the kind of the non-stick. So let me show you the difference. Pretty clear the difference. Haven't scrubbed here, scrubbed here. So you can still see some marks that they're not coming out. I've scrubbed it a few times. It's just some stains that are just really built into the floor. I might hit it one more time in this area, but you know, again, this is not going to matter too much. I just want a really clean surface so I can adhere the floor to it and kind of update the look of the boat. So we'll continue to truck ahead, get this side all done, maybe hit this area again and work our way all the way up into the head. All right, we're getting closer. It's all cleaned up really good. See, again, it's things like this. This is like a scratch or damage to the nonstick that someone put something down and twisted. I don't know how they did that, but again, we're gonna hide all that. But looking really good. So we got to go up and around the corner, and then we're gonna be done with the super clean portion. I did scrub this again. It's just not coming out. It's just stained at this point. So the acetone might bring it out, but it doesn't matter. Again, the acetone will just be giving us a super clean surface so we can adhere our flooring. So we are done with our first stage of cleaning, and we're ready to start laying out the pattern of the floor. I went through and I found little drips of gel coat and some other little odds and ends that were little raised spots. I sanded and scraped those down, like you can see a spot right there, so it's nice and flush. Again, and it's funny, the camera makes this way dirtier than it is. I don't know what that's all about, but it is, it's a lot cleaner, but it still has, again, a stain that I've scrubbed 3 times now and it's just not coming out. So what we're going to do now, before I do the acetone, I'm going to be crawling around a lot in here, probably making a little bit of a mess laying out the flooring. So I want to lay all the flooring out, probably do some of the preliminary cuts just to get kind of everything the way it's going to be. And then I'll clean with acetone as I go so I can make sure I have a perfectly clean surface right before I put the flooring down. So yeah, I'm excited. This is going to really make this boat look a lot nicer and more, kind of more modern. And I think the gray, oops, there goes our hatch. I think the gray is going to do a really good job of complementing the darker wood of the enclosure for the head. So I think it should look really good. So we have our first couple of pieces down. I cut this first piece in half, or this first piece for the second row in half, so it doesn't line up with the same seam. Then what I did, get this out of the way, the piece I cut here, I think I'm going to utilize to finish off up there in that corner. So that'll work out good. And then here I started my trim. We'll see how good this came out. It looks like I've got a little more trimming to do. But basically I took off some of the edge, and I'm using a little barrel sander air tool to clean up this nice rounded corner so it lines up and looks nice. And then once we get that piece done, we can drop in our next piece. Now this one I got to figure out what I'm going to do because it's not quite long enough, and I don't want to do a really small trim piece here. So I might end up trimming this and coming up with another scenario. Maybe I trim it up here just so it's all offset and nothing lines up. But so far I'm pretty happy with it. It's coming down and looking pretty good. So there'll be a lot of little like fiddly stuff around the corner and things like this, but we'll get it sorted and it should come out looking good. got a little dirty during the installation, but looks really good. I'm super happy with it. There was a few pieces I had to pull back up and put back down. I've kind of got some weight on this corner trying to get it to adhere a little better. I still need to make the turn into the bathroom, which I'm going to do my next piece for that. That's going to be my most difficult part, but all here is totally wrapped up and done. Kind of swing around here so you can see again, it's a little dirty, but the stuff looks really good. Definitely freshened up the boat. I need to go in and vacuum out all the debris, but it's looking really, really good. All right, guys. So I'm waiting on a weather window to get time out on the water for the first time. I want the conditions to be pretty good. And we've had some swell and some storms that have kind of prevented that. But the big thing I want to talk about is this peel and stick flooring. I have to say, I like the look of it. I like the durability of it, but I'm not super happy with the adhesive aspect of it. So my thought on this is, if the floor of the boat was really, really smooth, I think the adhesive would work fine. Doing the proper prep work, cleaning it with the acetone, that should work really, really well. With the non-skid though, that's in the boat, even though it's a very smooth non-skid, it's just enough texture that I can't get the adhesive to really bite in. And as we've had a couple warmer days, I've noticed pieces are starting to come up. So in my opinion, if you're going to use the peel and stick flooring on a surface that's not perfect, what I would be doing is I would be adding an additional adhesive. Personally, I like the 3M 90, which is their industrial spray. If I were to use that, I would spray a layer on the floor and a layer on the backside of the flooring on the actual adhesive portion. Let them tack up a little bit and then glue it down. I know when I've glued carpet down with that in other boats, that stuff just, it doesn't go anywhere. Now, again, once this is in, it's in. It's not something that is going to be easily coming out if you change your mind. So in a nutshell, I do like the flooring. I think it looks nice. I just think the adhesive is not strong enough for the application that we're using it for. So I would probably consider doing something else. But at the cost, for me, you buy a can or two of the spray glue and just go ahead and commit to it. And I think that it would look really nice, but also be much more durable than wanting to easily peel up like we're seeing right now. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. And the very next video, we are putting this boat on the water. I can't wait any longer. We need to get it out there. So I'm hoping we have a good weather window soon and we can get out and do our, I guess you call it our sea trial, and splash the Macgregor.